Okay, so I quickly did a bit of enchanting. I just combined some previous books I had. So I do have a Sharpness 4 book just lying around, and I'm probably gonna wait for like the next best melee weapon, like a sword like this to just come my way, and then I'll probably consider putting Sharpness 4 on it. I do have a Blood Fury right here, but perhaps I can maybe also go for the Shadow Sword that Shadow Lord drops. And that has 20 attack damage as opposed to the Blood Fury's 19, but even then, this is still a very good sword to have at pretty much nearly any stage of you playing through this mod. Blood Fury is certainly up there for like a really good sword for basically anything you'd need it for. But I do want to try and get that Shadow Sword and have like 1 extra attack damage. It's just definitely going to add up over time. So I'm going to probably just go for Shadow Lord anyways, even though I don't have exactly all the supplies I'd like. I'm going to take some bullets from my gun I'm probably going to use on him. This one. Forgot about the whole 33% chance to not actually consume a bullet upon firing. So all this time I was using fewer bullets than I thought I was using, which is nice to know. See, I'm really tempted to just go for a quick Shadow Lord kill. If I can get him stuck behind a tree again, like I did for the past 3 kills, it should be basically really easy to do. If I can get him stuck on a tree, it should be a straightforward and easy kill. I really don't feel like I'm missing anything else, actually. Might take some more energy runes and a couple of power runes I have lying around for my coral staff in case I want to use that, but shouldn't really be missing anything else. I mean, if I can get the Shadow Lord stuck on a tree and he can't get unstuck, then probably won't matter too much if I missed anything important. So just so I can see it better, I'm drinking a night vision potion. Let's just see how well this goes, actually. I mean, my chances of getting that Shadow Sword, I think, are still 25%. Since I'm about to fight a boss, I'm probably going to drop the render distance so the game runs a bit better. I think since fewer chunks will be loaded in, we're likely going to get fewer mobs to spawn in as well, which is also nice. Less likely they just interrupt my fight. Okay, I do want to have food in my hotbar, at the very least. Wait a minute. I kind of want to have Wither Armor for this fight. I just remembered Shadow Lord applies a Wither effect to you. That's particularly deadly the higher your health is, so I'm going to bring Wither Armor to the fight. Then I'll go take him on again. So I essentially want to bring this armor into the fight instead of just Knight's armor. I'd rather have Wither immunity so that I only have to worry about his poison damage and his projectile damage and like his base attack damage, basically. Otherwise I simply won't have to worry about like Wither damage at all, so it's like one less thing that can kill me. I was about to spawn in Shadow Lord without Wither protection. Could have still probably pulled it off, but I'd rather just be like safe. I'd much rather just be safe than sorry. Uh-oh. Okay, this is bad. Okay, I actually have, like, the speed buff from the nature stuff, but I still can't run from the store. Okay, this is really bad. Okay, this is not good. 2 distorters just crashed my fight, basically. Well, at least Shadowlord just cleared them all out for me. Well, those things tried to crash my fight, but luckily they didn't actually succeed. What's going on? I can't use... Oh, shit. Out of life runes. Shit. I just realized I'm actually in deep trouble. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Distorter got me. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm so gonna die. I am so gonna die. I am so gonna die. I am so dead. I am so dead unless this thing dies. I'm so dead. I am so dead. Wait, did I... Oh, no. I might have escaped. No! Oh, no. No, no, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, 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 no, 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 no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Fucking distorters. Damn it. I still... No, I don't think I escaped. Nope. Probably gonna die. Yeah, I think we're dead. Oh, so fucking close to getting out. So fucking close to getting out. No, we're dead. Rip. We're dead. Too many fucking distorters just screwing me. Well, we got way too many fucking distorters. I literally couldn't do anything about that. They literally just fucking spammed those guys. I got stuck on a distorter, ran out of life runes, so I couldn't just use the nature staff to get away from them. And Shadowlord was pretty much aggroing me for most of the fight. Yeah, there really wasn't anything I could have done. I pretty much lost that fight already. As soon as that started happening, I pretty much lost. I was basically screwed as soon as the distorters got a hold of me. It was basically over. There was just no way in hell I was going to win that. It was just not going to happen. It was just simply never going to happen. Let's see if Shadowlord could have possibly despawned also. That plus I need to get to my Wither Armor. I should bring like a full set of backup gear before even going in there, because just... What if I get caught on more enemies and I can't escape from them? Yeah, that was a miserable failure. I got way too many strong mobs aggroing me. I had like freaking bloodsuckers slowing me down, distorters stopping my movements entirely. I couldn't do anything. Basically caught between a rock and a hard place at that point. Let me actually just double check to see where I died. I don't exactly remember where I died because it was just all going by so fast. I was trying to survive and I just couldn't do it because too many mobs. Too many mobs that just prevented me from even moving at all. Like, I couldn't even move for like half the fight, basically. As soon as I got free, I basically just got like stuck again. And it was basically over as soon as I ran out of runes. Like, there was just going to be like no way to even escape. I barely got away from the bloodsuckers, and then, yeah, the distorters, the other set of distorters just ended it. I got stuck with one group of distorters, so I had to kill both to just get free, and Shadowlord was attacking me, while those 2 distorters had me stuck in place. I barely got away from those. Then I ran into some bloodsuckers that slowed me down again, preventing me from running. Well, even then, at least I could still move. Got away from the bloodsuckers, then another distorter just got me stuck again, and then I just died. And I don't know if Shadowlord was attacking me then, but I think it might have been 2 distorters that just finished me off. Because I was basically exhausted for everything I had. It was just like nothing I could have done. I was basically out. I was basically just out at that point. Negative 141.11. Got it. Let's see how many mobs are actually clustered around my loot right now. 141. Oh no. Fuck. I'm being chased already, aren't I? I swear, if I get caught on another group of distorters, I'm basically already screwed. It's like the distorters that really screwed me over this fight. Probably could have easily had it if it wasn't for that, like, the movement screw. Could have at least gotten away from Shadow Lord. Running out of life runes did not help either, but, like, the whole movement screw is what really finished me off. Now, where's my loot? Okay, I think it was these guys that were maybe camping my loot pile. And I'm guessing Shadow Lord's probably just completely despawned by now. I mean, I also want to... Yeah, this is exactly what's been getting me killed, by the way. This is the kind of stuff that got me killed. This guy will prevent you from running if he hits you. It'll make it very hard to even move at all. Then there's this guy who's arguably even worse. Yeah, like, this is one of my most hated enemies in this entire dimension. He heals up whenever he hits you. This guy just outright prevents you from even moving at all until he dies. For the most part, anyways. Okay, this thing just has to die. Alright, let's just collect my stuff back. And then just see how much of it I need to just put in the shulker box. Yeah, I only had like 2 life runes left. That was just not enough to do anything. Well, I got all my stuff back, but we lost an opportunity to Shadow Lord kill. Probably could have pulled it off with just those 42 life runes, but the fight went horribly wrong. I got just stuck by distorters for like most of it. Couldn't even frickin' move properly for like most of the fight. And then after like the 3rd time I got just like stuck on distorters, it was basically like I was basically finished. Yeah, I kept getting fucking frozen over and over and over again. It was just ridiculous. Like, that was like the stupidest way to go down. Also, bringing more life runes could have maybe like changed things, but I'm actually surprised I managed to hold on for as long as I did, but honestly, I probably should have just let myself die earlier. Probably shouldn't have tried as hard as I did, because the whole idea of killing Shadow Lord just seemed to be in vain at that point. Probably should have just let myself die and stopped fighting so hard, because should have known it wasn't gonna work. I mean, I did have to, like, just appreciate the effort, but probably really no point in trying that hard. Like, they basically had me dead for, like, a long time already. Like, I was basically already dead, and I just delayed my death with the Nature and Caillou staffs. Even then, it was actually really close, but still, it seemed like the enemies just had everything perfectly planned out to kill me. And what is going on here? Seems like they knew exactly how to kill me, basically. By just simply aggroing me and, like, just non-stop spawning in new ones. I got luckier with all those other Shadow Lord kills where I didn't just get ambushed by a bunch of distorters. So yeah, I was totally not ready for that. Definitely gonna have to bring at least a full stack of life runes, or 2 full stacks, to really feel like I'm guaranteed to get the kill. Really should have known that that was just gonna go wrong. As soon as I saw the mobs, should have known it was just gonna go wrong. That was just so crazy, that whole fight. Like, it wasn't so much Shadow Lord who was killing me, it was all the other things that got me killed, too. Otherwise, I could have at least tried to run away from Shadow Lord and just gotten the far enough distance with the Nature Staff helping me, but had to waste all the runes I had just getting away from the other mobs that actually completely blocked my movement. And just to make sure those didn't kill me either. And there was also a Web Reaper not too far from me that could have started attacking me too. So yeah, just imagine Shadowlord attacking you, a Web Reaper attacking you, a Bloodsucker attacking you, and then like a Distorter preventing you from moving. You're basically like dead at that point. You basically you just already died. Okay, I think I got this from one of the Bigfoots actually that he just killed. Alright, so back to the drawing board, I guess. That clearly will not work unless I get more runes. It could, but I'd rather not take the risk. We could just get a repeat of that again. So yeah, good game. Well, I still have 3 more Books of Shadows and 3 more tries at a Shadow Sword before I have to go get more of those. I think I'm just gonna say screw the whole thing, put Sharpness 4 onto my Blood Fury, except I need more experience. I had, but fucking Distorters, Bloodsuckers, and Shadowlord all had other plans. They clearly had different plans. So we basically have to go back to the drawing board. So I'm gonna get myself more seeds, basically. And the bread I don't see myself using anytime soon because I still have all this chicken. Probably actually getting more chicken than I'm using up, in all honesty. But I do want the seeds to breed more chickens, just to quickly get some experience back. Then I should probably be able to get that Sharpness 4 enchantment onto Blood Fury. You know, considering just getting a sword that doesn't just, like, explode, perhaps, every time you hit something with it, and just send, like, the mobs flying, because... I mean, I kind of like to keep the Archvine in one place, not have it constantly fly. Because I'm going to try to actually refine my Archvine killing strategy some more. That way I can maybe consider getting ready for Vinylcorn. I mean, that would be interesting. Probably not going to get crashed by other random mobs. I mean, it's going to take place inside a sealed castle, so... getting backed into walls and corners could be a problem. Because you can't really break your way out of that castle once you enter. I could probably escape it with Rosodons, but then I'd have to just get back in. Oh, wow. I forgot about that achievement. Hit something from more than 50 blocks away with a bow and arrow. And I only just got that now? I feel like maybe making a highlight out of that Shadowlord fight that just went horribly wrong. I can imagine what the Distorters and the Bloodsuckers would have been saying during that fight. Like, I could just picture those enemies that kill me trash-talking me right now. Fuck you, retard. And then, like, the last couple Distorters that kill me would say, like, enjoy hell, bitch. And I'd be like, what did I do to you? Probably thinking they're so cool. Because they can just gang up on me. And there's like fucking, like, how many of them? Thinking they're so cool because, like, they're so strong because there's fucking, like, I don't know, like at least 5 or 6 of them all attacking me at once. Of course they're gonna be fucking like that strong. Like I'm just one guy. I'm shocked the hell out for as long as I did. I mean, I certainly gave it one hell of an attempt. I mean, I really tried like I was actually on a hardcore world, but it just wasn't gonna work. Enchantment costs 11 to enchant this. What if I want to put Sweeping Edge 3 on it now? What's that gonna cost? 21? Are you serious? 21 levels to get Sweeping Edge 3 on top of that. What if I opted for Fire Aspect 2 first? What would that say? 19, still like plenty. I mean, I really want to try the whole Archvine killing strategy and just refine it further. In case I don't have that much luck with the whole Blood Fury strategy, like just trapping Archvines in a corner and killing them with Blood Fury, I could also perhaps opt to just simply shoot things down with this Hiver here. I could just opt to shoot the enemies dead. I mean, it has been proven to work. I think even without like Shell 2 enchanted on my gun, like it would still probably work. So I don't need to carry this because I don't have any plans to make any runes anytime soon. I think I'll just keep this Hiver in the hotbar here. Put some more of my staves away. Maybe just hold on to the Kaiju staff and some runes to use it, just in case. So, energy runes, then some kinetic runes, and should not need more than that, especially if I don't actually struggle to survive in Gardencia. I also kind of want to quickly repair my Sapphire Shovel. Enchantment costs 10. Maybe I'm better off just making another of these. And maybe just save the Efficiency 3 shovel for like later. I mean, it looks so pretty, the blue color. Even though, yeah, you can say I'm wasting my sapphires at this point. I mean, I might be lucky enough to just happen on some more anyways. I'm actually tempted to maybe just quickly buy a couple more Limonite bullets from an assassin. I mean, I can always keep the excess bullets in a shulker box and pull those out later when I need them. Alright, that's a Realm Shifter. Not quite who I'm looking for. There's an assassin with only one trade. What's going on here? Okay. Must be one of those sea trolls that inflicts slowness on you or something. So you need to quickly find an assassin who's actually going to offer Limonite bullets. And this one doesn't offer any either. He's offering different types of ammunition, but not like specifically Limonite bullets. How many subs do I have? About like 1.4k, but even then I don't regularly actually look at my sub count. I'm gonna buy some bullets. In case I want to actually kill some of the plants in Gardencia with this gun. Because there's a plant enemy that regenerates health extremely quickly. And I have to actually kill enough of those until, like, perhaps a small blue petal drops. And this, along with four other different colored petals, are basically required to actually have a shot at fighting this dimension's boss fight. I'm gonna quickly make sure my inventory's in order. I think if I leave it like this, I'll be okay. I'll probably dig up some blocks in Gardencia as soon as I get in. I think I'm just gonna continue to grind the mobs out here for stuff. So I'm gonna grab some dirt blocks quickly and perhaps maybe just... Alright, I'll kill this first, actually. Man, that made quick work of them. I know this isn't like on my list of mobs to kill, but I certainly don't want to have them just following me, so... Man, I'm doing pretty good with this sword right now already. I literally can't catch a break just to try and pick up any blocks, apparently. I guess I can also put this into my hotbar as well. Maybe I won't use the Kai's staff that much. I mean, I'm usually safe out here for the most part anyways. Yeah, I do want some blocks, though. And this is specifically why I'd like some blocks. If I can get close to this guy and kind of just trap him, then I'd be able to actually take him down before he can regenerate health too quickly. Well, he's gonna kind of just knock me off into the water, so... I guess never mind what I wanted to do. I'm gonna try and lure him into this corner here. And once I get him here, I just go to town on him, basically. Because this guy regenerates health extremely quickly. And right now he's just hitting me so quickly that actually just keeping him cornered wasn't like an easy thing to do. Okay, so you're playing Super Metroid now? Yeah, I like playing that game as well. I also did have my fun with Super Metroid. So you want me to do that Lunar Magic tutorial live stream tomorrow, right? Because I'd definitely be willing to just give that a shot. I feel like I'd be able to do a good enough job explaining, like, kind of what the whole process is. It's a step up from the Prime games. I wouldn't consider it a step up, but I still really did like Super Metroid. Still definitely up there for one of the greater Metroid games. No, not just that, also one of the greater SNES games, period. Alright, now I got so many mobs chasing me, this is like... Okay, it's not that crazy. Okay, it's starting to get a little out of hand, this is kind of stupid. This is basically somebody's whole garden just come to life right now. Oh, so you mean it's more difficult? That's an ancient cavern realm stone right there. think I might have found another strategy. If this thing can stop hitting me all the time and just making me miss shots on it. It would be easier if this thing didn't just constantly land hits on me and actually make me miss attacks on it. You haven't died once in Prime 2 so far, and how far did you make it into the game, anyways? How far into Prime did you get so far, I'm just wondering. Only came close twice so far? So how well did you actually do on a Morbus? As in, like, the Dark Agon Waste boss. So I'm assuming you also just got past Alpha Blog, right? And hadn't died once up to that point? I mean, with how much health is just being taken from you when you're not in those Luminoth crystal force fields. That's, like, before you get the Dark Suit. Considering how much health you lose to those... Well, not to those, but how much health you end up losing to the air itself and Dark Ether unless you're standing in those Luminoth force fields. Like, I just found, like, a Morbus to be a pretty tough fight because of just how much health is taken from you unless you're standing in one of those force fields. And of course, just trying to stay in one spot is easier said than done with the boss attacking you. I'm gonna just pull my Hiver out on some of these things. I mean, I want to actually specifically hit the Archvine, not just waste the bullets on anything else, nor the durability. If I can use the Blood Fury very easily on the rest of the mobs, then I'd rather just not waste the effort on the other mobs that aren't the Archvines. Might have to, perhaps. Because this is getting silly again. Barely even have to try, and I can just attract, like, a huge following of enemies. Barely even have to try to do this. Alright, I'll just lure them all in the water. Hopefully they don't just corner me. Okay, I guess this can also work. Alright, so Archvines are there. .40 DPS gun, keep that in mind. .40 DPS gun. And they're kind of just, like, making it really hard to focus on one at a time. Okay, how many bullets did I just use up there, and how much durability did it lose on that gun just to kill those two Archvines? I'm probably gonna maybe have to consider getting at least Shell 2 on this gun for just using the Hiver to be practical. 40 DPS and it's still, like, barely enough to just kill those guys. And that's with a 40 DPS gun, by the way. Also didn't help I had to just periodically shift focus on one of the other Archvines because I had two chasing me at the same time. So that also kind of just screwed up my plans a bit. So yeah, that too didn't help either. I'm trying to place water in here, but they're not having it. Alright, nope, they're not having it. I'm trying to just trap the Archvine, but he's not having it. Now I'm the one who's getting trapped instead. The Archvine is simply not having it. Like, I'm getting trapped. I'm basically getting trapped instead, pretty much. Like, he's just not having it. If I can just stay right in his face and just keep on smacking him with the sword, then yeah, he'll just go down. Believe me, I probably don't remember, like, the exact control scheme. Maybe I should just come back here with my chili chugger and use that to just kill the archvines instead until I just happen upon another power stone to enchant the hiver with. Even then, that could take a while to get another one because it took me long enough to see my first power stone. Practically got to like level 42 infusion before seeing a single power stone. Because the odds of actually getting one of those to appear by using up your infusion stones is still like really low, 1 in 200. And my helmet's running short on durability already. Yeah, you can definitely wall jump in that game. I'm assuming it's maybe similar to how you do it in Metroid Fusion. Jesus Christ, how many mobs are you gonna just throw at me? Like, how many mobs can you possibly just throw at me at once? And these are mostly mobs I'm not even supposed to kill if I want the petals. And I have no choice but to kill them if I want to get the flower face, but... like, they're actually standing in front of the flower face. And whenever I do get hit, it makes it hard for me to actually just hit them. Because it messes up my timing with just attacking them. And they're barely even, like, dying right now. Finally, they're all dead. Or what if I maybe try and just knock one of the archvines into a hole and just kind of camp it from in there? Could maybe dig holes to try and push them into. But if I get pushed into one of the holes, then the whole idea is just going to backfire. I want to try I want to try my other strategy of just digging a hole for it, but I need to find an archvine to test it on. What buttons do you press to wall jump? I think it has something to do with pressing, like, right as you're jumping off, like, a wall if you need to jump to the right. Or maybe it was left, I don't exactly remember. I haven't played Super Metroid in a long time. But I can maybe try and just go over what I did in Metroid Fusion, and I'm assuming it's similar. Besides, just go back to Gardencia after having, like, no luck with Shadow Lord in the Abyss. Ran out of life runes before I could really just get the fight going. Like, I was on Shadow Lord's tail up until, like, a bunch of distorters caught up to me, and even a few bloodsuckers, too. Well, at least there's usually something going on. Like, quite often I'm able to just get, like, 5 or more enemies on me at once. So there's definitely stuff going on here. It's practically almost impossible to lose these mobs once they find you. Like, once they see you, it's practically almost impossible to lose them unless you really just focus on running. Yeah, good luck losing some of those things. They're just really persistent sometimes. Oh my god, look at all these guys. Holy crap, how many of them are there? Okay, way too many mobs to even keep track of at this point. Sometimes you just get to a point where you can't even keep track of... You can't even keep track of how many things are chasing you. I mean, I feel like they're both roughly about the same length for the most part. I think I'm probably gonna want... never mind. I'm a little busy just trying to keep these guys off my back, so I'll just kill them first. Another Vox Pawns Realm Stone. Well, they're almost all dead now, actually. I'm probably gonna take this out in case I get another group of them that big. So I can actually try and kind of just capitalize off of the explosion. Wait, okay. Yeah, never mind. I'm gonna kill this thing too. Screw it, I'm killing this as well. Sometimes there's literally just that many enemies attacking you all at once. Like, it's just sometimes just way too much to even keep up with. So, like, you basically kind of have to just kill them all. So you can figure out what you want to do next. Okay, so what's around here now? Okay, I see some archvines. I do want to try and just knock them into a hole, so let me just quickly dig one. Or, actually, no, this is probably not going to work. I got too many things chasing me again. Probably not going to have time to dig a hole. Especially since there's no good place to do it, and by the time it's all dug up, I'm probably going to get knocked straight into it. Yep! Perfect. I'm going to get knocked into the hole instead. Looks like I'm getting pushed in the hole, basically. So how am I going to get the Archvine into here? If everything else is probably going to knock me into it before I can get the Archvine anywhere near it. Like, what if I just keep getting knocked into this hole over and over again instead? Yeah, no, let's just push me into the hole instead. That plus the Archvine just seems to have other plans entirely, actually. The Archvine's got other plans, basically. Yeah, he's not going near that hole. And even if he was, that's the other thing would be just kind of screwing me up. There we go. Trying my hardest. And I pretty much killed him like a couple blocks away from the hole. Like a good 12 to 15 blocks away from the hole, and I just said, screw it, let's just kill him here. Even with render distance 5, I still had that many mobs just tracking me down. So I don't think the whole strategy is going to work if there's that many mobs pursuing me actively. That plus the Archvine knows how to pathfind, so it's not stupid. He isn't stupid either. That plus he's highly resistant to knockback, so like your knockback isn't going to do like shit to it either for the most part. So really, just getting him into this hole is like almost impossible. Like you're practically not going to knock him into this hole no matter how hard you try. But I'm actually getting good enough at just killing with the Blood Fury anyways, like with no tricks up my sleeve. But this is gonna cost me durability on my armor, so that might be a problem. But I'm getting good at just killing with no tricks up my sleeve. Just straight up duke it out to the death. Probably gonna put the bullets away for now since I don't plan on really using them right now. I guess I'm just gonna have to get good at fighting with my sword, basically. Alright, good night. And just tanking hits from the Archvines as well, but my armor is pretty good at just doing that, thankfully. So I'm probably just gonna stay out here and keep on just trying to kill whatever mobs I see that can drop those petals. Because I would like to stockpile, and ideally as many of those as possible. And if I'm not mistaken, now I have a current total of 4 orange petals. And only one of all the other types, except for blue petals. For those I have, like, none. And those are, like, the most difficult to really get. Because Archvines have those. Those are generally, like, the hardest mob to take out in Gardencia of those 5. Can I see? I don't want to be stuck in the water. I want to be able to see what I'm doing. Or, actually, no. I think this can be actually fine. Okay, these are like the hunter mobs probably over here with the melee immunity from this flower. I mean, my explosions can still kill them if I want to go far more hunter experience. I can still just kill them with explosions. Or use my gun on them, but probably would be more cost effective to use this sword, perhaps. Yeah, they're melee immune, but my sword's explosions are actually able to take them on. My Blood Fury, on the other hand, is going to be, like, absolutely useless against these things. Like, it's only the explosion damage that's actually doing anything to them. Like, they're just melee immune, basically. My bow isn't exactly as fast as just outputting damage. But I could use that on them as well if I wanted to just train on daisies. And probably use, like, a more cost-effective method, just still use the bow on them. Probably just better off using, like, the exploding sword to kill these, most likely. Can you join? This is actually a single-player world, so you can't join this specific one. I guess I'll just take a bit of hunter experience, because why not? So I'm like halfway to 45 now, basically. But I'd rather actually focus on looking for the mobs that drop the petals to spawn in the boss, so I'll just keep on focusing on that. Wait, what's that I hear? Okay, this thing is just taking suffocation damage. Honestly not sure what's going on there. Let's try and bring this thing near the water and see if we can just trap it. This would be a nice place to try and corner it, because most of the corner is actually already just there. So I can try and corner in here, that would be great. Most of it's actually there already. Let's try and bring him in here. Because of how fast this thing regenerates its health, it's just usually preferable to just keep him in a corner if possible. That way he can't move too much, and you can just easily take him out for all his health. Or I could just somehow avoid getting hit by him and just killing him without actually any special tricks. Got him. Yeah, he's gaining health back very quickly, so you have to just constantly be wailing on him. Like with one of your best damage per second weapons possible. A really good sword can work on him. Or like a really good gun. Like, you need something really powerful to just consistently be able to get rid of those things. And there's not too many different weapons out there that can actually just consistently do, like, high damage every second, so you're pretty limited in terms of options when it comes to killing these guys. Not too much you can honestly do against them. Is this guy actually stuck here? Ah, perfect. Or he can maybe exploit his AI. Can't figure out how to actually hit you. But he is taking some knockback, so it's kind of messing up my plan a bit. He's not just staying in one place, and he's actually knocking me back. He's probably getting all his health back by now. Or that could be another way of just taking them on. If only I had more options. Because you just have to have, like, such a powerful weapon to actually be able to take them on. And you have to actually find a setup that lets you just hit them consistently without them just interfering with you too much. So it also requires quite a bit of setup sometimes if you want to go for that, and something invisible attacking me again. I'm just going to do a save and quit so I can make it appear, because trying to lose these enemies isn't very easy. They're fast. They run pretty fast. Oh, purple petal. Nice. Another purple petal, it's always welcome to see. But I've still yet to come across a single blue one, because, like, the toughest mob, one of the toughest mobs in Gardencia is, like, the only thing that drops it. Oh, speaking of one of the toughest things in Gardencia, I'm talking about this right here. Oh, this could work. I think I might have found, like, my best method of killing them yet. This could be even better. Kind of just stay in the water where they can't move too fast, and it's just easy to keep just the right distance between you and it. Okay. Also, it doesn't help that it has, like, a pretty big hitbox, so trying to just get up close to it isn't easy either. And that's probably one of your best ways of just killing it, but getting up close is not very easy without you just getting hit yourself. Because that's a pretty big hitbox. So that still makes that kind of difficult, actually. Compared to, like, the flower faces that have a much smaller hitbox. So sometimes so small I can't even properly hit it. Maybe I need to just aim for the legs and I'll hit it more frequently. Should probably just aim for the legs on these guys to actually be able to consistently hit them. Maybe it's like the top of their hitbox that's much smaller than I think it is. I think I should just aim for the legs on those guys. Alright, that's another archvine right there. If I could just trap it in a corner, that would be great, but if there's anything that's probably going to get trapped in the corner, it's probably going to be me. Oh, yeah, just like that. Alright, I got it in the corner. Better yet, that's going to speed up the kill. Also, adding in explosion damage is going to help us. If I want to save on dirt blocks, why not just kind of do this? Actually just build onto, like, the existing, like, terrain. And then just lure them in like so. Kind of just build onto the existing terrain seems to be, like, a smarter move in all honesty. So you gonna swim in here or not? Well, okay, it looks like he's kind of stuck in here, basically. Yeah, I got him trapped pretty much. Makes my job nice and easy. You can actually kind of just build onto the terrain that's already there, just to save on blocks. So I'm probably going to be doing that from now on, rather than just building everything myself. If I don't have to really build, like, walls to trap them behind, then I guess I won't do that. I mean, that does make sense to kind of just build along the terrain that's already there. Come on, get him! Let's just try and get the Archvine under here. If he's gonna come, that is. He needs to just follow me. I said I need him to follow me. Is he going in or not? No, I don't think he doesn't look like he's gonna cooperate. He's just not going in. Why does he not go in here? Like, can he not fit? There we go. Got him. Yeah, this is just a skill you're gonna have to basically learn how to pick up to kill Archvines. That or just bring like a really powerful gun, but I guess for now I'm just gonna try and do this and see how it works out for me. So that's why I brought the shovel, just to quickly grab dirt blocks from wherever, whenever I feel like I need more. Yeah, because I can pick them up pretty quickly. Okay, these broccolis are gonna get in the way, so I kind of have to kill them. I kind of have to kill these, otherwise they're just gonna keep interrupting me from killing the Archvine. Kind of got no choice but to kill these. There we go. Kind of being, like, interrupted by the broccoli. Still haven't seen any petals since I got that purple one from one of the corn things. And I did get an orange one also this trip, but we haven't seen any of the petals so far this whole stream. And I spent most of it in Gardencia, actually. But it did spend quite a bit of time just experimenting with how to kill Archvines. This was working, but knockback is kind of making an issue. Yeah, I'm having, like, no luck just keeping him in one place. He's just not staying in one place. He just isn't going to stay in one place. And as soon as he realizes what I'm about to do, he just goes somewhere else and just, like, he just literally goes elsewhere once he realizes, like, what I'm about to try and do. Yeah, this guy just knows too much, I swear. And these are the things that regenerate their health super quickly. So you need to have a good setup to actually consistently kill them. Oh, welcome back. Unlike some of these other mobs that can die in like 2 hits from like your bow, these things you take like way more effort to actually kill. These things it's more of an uphill battle to take on. Especially when they try and do shit like this and they just don't actually chase you. Alright, what's he even doing? Sometimes they just do random shit. Like they just run around like the enclosure you're trying to build them for. Sometimes they just run around the enclosure you're trying to trap them in and just leave you wondering what the hell they're even doing. Oh look, he's just gonna do it again. Oh look, he's doing it again. Sometimes they just actually move around at random, practically. Sometimes they're literally random in how they move. They're literally random sometimes in how they even move. Oh, finally, I got him trapped here. No, he's just gonna leave it again. No, he's just leaving the enclosure again. I just literally can't get him to stay. He's just too fucking smart. This guy is literally just way too smart for me. He's way too smart. Like, he's just too smart to even come in here. Like, he just won't go in here. Like, I can't trick him. Okay, maybe I did just trick him. Took way too much effort just to get him in here. All this and still haven't seen a blue petal from one of these Archvines yet. I actually want to see how many kills on the Archvines I've gotten up to this point. 41 Archvines killed. The drop rate for blue petals is about 1 in 40. Should have probably seen at least one by now, but I'm gonna probably go over the drop rate at this rate. Yeah, somehow figured out how to kill like 41 of those things. I mean, once you have a method to kill them, then it's just a matter of time. It's just finding the method to kill them that's a real pain in the ass. Because there's not too many things you can actually do to them that'll actually kill them. That's just because of how fast they regenerate health, so your options against them are basically really limited. Oh, I actually got him. Didn't think that was going to finish him off. Alright, there's two broccolis actually attacking me. I need to get rid of them both before I can think of what I'm going to do about the Archvine. Yeah, and I'm just ending up with plenty of copper coins because they're just that common, so let me put these away, I guess. Right, what's attacking me now? Okay, let me just get rid of this thing. This will be a nice place to just corner him in, but... Have I rented the apartment yet? Actually, no. I mean, rent can be pretty expensive depending on where you want to live, actually. I just got an... I got a floral upgrade kit. Whatever that's supposed to be. I got the floral upgrade kit, whatever that is, but no blue petal. Whatever that's supposed to be. So let's just try and lure both of these Archvines in here and just kill them from here. But they apparently have different plans. I don't know why it's so hard just to even get them to go where you want them to go. They seem to just always have different plans, basically. Not to mention, I'm going to want to actually heal up a bit so it doesn't just actually kill me, because lethal damage could be a problem. I'll just have the water slow him down, I guess. Still don't have a single blue petal. I don't know if I'll go like that much over the drop rate of 1 in 40. Not quite sure when I'm gonna plan, like, an escape from Gardencia. Might probably head out soon. Even though I didn't see a single blue petal still. I also would like to maybe try for another red one, but... Killed plenty of flower faces and still, that still didn't show up either. The red petal. Again, another invisible enemy. I'm just gonna run from it this time. If I keep on running and jumping, I can probably get away from it. That or just actually dig into the side here. I mean, I can do that too, and then just try and lead the archvines in here. Well, I'll pick off the flower faces first, actually. Oh, another red petal. Sweet. I can totally use that. I was kind of counting on that to appear at least, like, one of these to this stream. Oh, the red petal drop. When are we gonna see a blue one, though, I wonder? Okay, I'm gonna wait for this guy to come to me, too. Even though it's gonna take a while for him to actually get to me, still. Hey. Or is he gonna follow me or not? No, he's gonna kind of just get confused again. Now he's just spinning in circles. Not quite sure what he's trying to do there, but it's not gonna save him. Not quite sure what he was trying to do there, but it really wasn't working. Okay, let's just get him into this corner again. I want to see how many Archvines I've killed by the time I'm ready to just end the stream. I want to see what my kill count's going to look like then. Especially if I still don't have that small blue petal. Yeah, that's a lot of carrots right there. That's probably even more copper coins. I'm really gonna have to consider just going to a banker soon with all those coins, because I had like probably almost 3 double chests full and before coming here, and I definitely have at least that now. Oh my god, another purple petal. Will this thing even come towards me, or no, it's just gonna go around for whatever reason, just gonna walk around here. What is he even trying to pull? Okay. Sometimes this thing just baffles me as to what it does. No, I got it on the ropes. So yeah, 2 small purple petals, that's nice. Still can't quite grasp how I haven't found a single small blue one yet. Definitely killed enough archvines that, like, if I didn't just go over the drop rate, I would have had it by now. What is that? Oh, it's probably just some squash attacking me. Alright, this is running short on durability too, so maybe I should just head on out. Maybe I should head on out soon. This is not a good place to be. These guys are gonna be annoying now, aren't they? If this thing gets out, then I only have those other guys to blame. Okay, the Archvine's stuck. Basically just got him stuck in this corner here, and I want to make inventory space for myself quickly. Because I don't have much of it right now. Well, still don't have a blue petal somehow. Probably gonna go over the drop rate at this rate. Not quite sure how over the drop rate, but I'm definitely going over. At least I've just been taking the time to actually revise my strategies for killing these guys. And I think my strategies of killing them with melee are just getting better and better at this point. They're only gonna get better and better, in all honesty. Now, just to get this Archvine in here. Now then. Oh, I pushed them back out. Still, like, don't quite have it yet. Now I need, like, another shulker box just to put my crap in. Yikes. Just so little space to go shove everything into. That plus I'm really gonna need to organize everything I have as well. It's kind of a mess. Alright, there's these flowers everywhere. At least it's not something my exploding sword can't handle. Explosion damage is just doing a good job of killing them. They're melee immune, but at least the sword has the exploding effect that they are not immune to. Like any other normal sword that doesn't have like an auxiliary effect like that. That doesn't have a special effect. Won't be able to do anything to them at all. I still think there might be an even better weapon than the exploding sword to take them on with that's just as cost effective. Do these things even have any rare drops, or are they just purely for hunter experience? Speaking of which, I'm actually now almost at 45, and I barely killed any more of those. They didn't kill that many. I'm already almost at 45 hunter right now. $45 hunter. So I can now kill, like, those Dawn Lights in the Haven if I wish to do so. But even then, this is still a fairly good hunter experience. These things aren't too hard to take out with the exploding sword, and I get 120 experience each time one dies. Okay, why is it not hitting him? Now I'm almost a quarter of the way to 46 already. Yeah, like, it's pretty quick, actually. Especially if I can actually hit multiple of them at once with the explosions, then it just makes the process even faster. Oh. Like, it's melee immune, it's just only the explosions that actually damage it. Oh, so, of course that makes perfect sense. Already had halfway to 46 Hunter, and still barely any time spent here. Already very close to 46 Hunter. If I can just get like a couple more spawn in, then I think I might be able to just get off possibly this batch of daisies. This batch could be enough to just get me the Hunter level. Okay, they kind of have me stuck in the water. And my explosions aren't working. My exploding isn't working. Okay, that's pretty strong knockback. .46 Hunter, just like that. And it's going by pretty quickly, the Hunter levels, if I want to just train them here. I mean, this could be, like, really simple and just great way to train Hunter. Explocron Sword on Daisies in Gardencia. Yeah, it seems to be working out very well, actually. Yeah, I did not think it would just go by this quickly. Already got, like, 2 Hunter levels there. Spent barely any time doing it, also. Alright, let's try and lure this Archvine over into here, I guess. Let's bring him in here. Still no small blue petals, I don't get it. I've definitely gone, like, above the drop rate at this point. And I'm gonna have to repair a bunch of my armor. And maybe even also, like, my Blood Fury, possibly, too, and my Explocron Sword. I mean, not putting on Breaking on either of those probably wasn't a good idea. Barely any water in sight right now. Not too much water that's actually close to me, so I kind of have to just walk a bit to just lead this thing out here. The sidestepping trick is also working, apparently. Wait, is it working? Honestly don't know. Oh, that did work, actually. That did seem to work, the whole sidestepping. Kinda worked. Alright, so that's the portal that's just gonna lead us out of here. So I guess we can just make our exit. Or I can maybe continue hunting guys as I just see them. I mean, there's 3 flower faces here. And I'm still open to taking more small red petals. Because I still, like, don't really have, like, anywhere close to 9 yet. I think I have, like, 2 total right now. So I definitely take any more that just showed up. So I'm just going to put the petals I've collected already away with the rest of them. I'm just going to leave at this point. We've probably spent enough time out here there as it is. I'm just going to leave. I really do want to put Sweeping Edge 3 on my Blood Fury just so it hits even harder. If I want to put Fire Aspect on it now, 35. And then, like, I wouldn't actually be able to enchant it with anything else. It would just say it's too expensive. Because if the enchantment cost goes above 40, then it doesn't even actually let you enchant it. Like, it refuses to let you, like, add further onto it. Alright, so that's the Fluoro Upgrade Kit. How much room is left in this copper chest? Almost none. Almost no room left in there whatsoever. So I'll put all these petals I've obtained away. There's like another orange petal in there, so this is basically how we're doing for petals so far. Yup, I'm building up quite the collection. I just can't believe I still don't have a single blue one, and I've killed how many archvines at this point? I'm gonna guess like 60 or something. 58, I was close, and still no single blue petal. How many carrot tops did we kill? 117, and I have 4 orange petals from carrot tops, so I'm actually going under the drop rate for orange petals. Cornies, I have like, I think 3 purple petals total. And like 98 corny kills. I killed how many vine wizards? 19. And I have like 1 green petal. So I've gone pretty much under the drop rate for every petal except for the blue one. I've gone over for the blue one. And of course it's gotta be the archvines I'm just not getting the blue petal from. It's gotta be the mob that actually is like the real pain in the ass to kill. Yeah, let it be the mob that's like just a pain in the ass to kill that I just can't get the blue petal off of. And I go under the drop rate for every other mob that drops their petals, basically. So I just don't know what this is. I'm gonna see if maybe I can get like an Unbreaking enchantment book to just show up. Unbreaking 3 if I want to get to level 28. Oh, right, this is all full too. What's in this box? Also a bit of stuff. Yes, I'm gonna have to clean all this stuff out eventually. It's just a huge mess at this point. Also doesn't help that most of it is actually copper coins. Most of the boxes are full, so I can barely really carry that many copper coins. So let me also quickly move these bullets back. Because I'm looking at a huge mess right now, in all honesty. Oh, right, those are like the 10 Vox Pawns Realm Stones from earlier. And yes, I can sell these off for like, I don't know, 6 or 7 silver coins each, so that's a lot of them right there. And also an extra Ancient Cavern Realm Stone, that's 9 silver coins right there too. Yeah, I know, I'm loaded, basically. I'm stacked. Basically loaded. And we're really, like, in need of just repairing this armor, too. Yeah, just crazy to think, like, how much shit I have at this point. And I'm just getting more carrots from the carrot top kills. I'm just doing a good NCR. There's also some random books here, too, I guess. Oh, Daniel, welcome. I only have 3 shulker boxes, and I'm trying to just make as much space as possible. Because I'm probably going to go to a banker and just trade all my coins in for coins of higher tier. Because this, and this I have. Okay, what deal, curious? Out of curiosity. I'm basically a hoarder at this point. Like, I'm basically hoarding stuff. And those are just a couple more copper coins right there, as you just saw. You click my bell. What is... I'm guessing that's to subscribe or something? You click my bell and I click your bell and like. So how do I click it? Just... But you don't have any content. Honestly don't know where to find it though. Scrub to me. What do you plan to do with the subscribers anyways? Oh, right. You want to get to 200 subs. And what do you plan to do from there? I'm wondering if, like, I'm one of the only people who asks, like, what these people plan to do with their subscribers once they get them. Make content. I mean, I kind of just started making content right out of the blue. Like, I didn't really care about my subscriber count. Like, I just did this basically for like 7 years, did whatever I wanted to. And you kind of just grow subs exponentially, especially if you actually make stuff people are going to want to watch. Well, I can at least basically tell you what I did. I never really asked for subscribers too often. Well, maybe I did somewhat often when I was actually trying to just grow the channel, but I kind of realized like 2 years later after I started the channel, like, chasing subscribers, unless you really want to make YouTube your full-time job, I don't feel like it's really worth the hype. I mean, I'd rather just do whatever I want to do here on YouTube. I'm curious to see if you're actually gonna, like, live up to your promise. Consider yourself lucky. I pretty much never do this. I basically never do this otherwise. Oh, thanks, by the way. But that's not typically how I plan to grow my channel. I just kind of let people just find my videos and decide, okay, want to subscribe to this guy or not. I mostly just do my own thing and don't just do sub for sub. I mean, it's not like the scummiest practice you can do on YouTube. There's like far worse you can do. Like, you can go buy subscribers, that's more pathetic. I mean, at least sub for sub sounds fair. I'll just equip like any old armor set that's not about to break apart. I'd still suggest, like, find something you really want to do, something you feel like people are going to watch, then just go out there and do it. Okay, I'm going to make, like, 3 inventory spaces, just to keep all these boxes in my inventory. And this chest is still full of copper coins, too. Also doesn't help that I actually lost 2 of my shulker boxes since I got 5 of them near the start of the series, and I still only have, I only kept, 3 of them. My orange one, I think, got destroyed in an explosion from one of my armor sets, and my yellow one, I seem to have just misplaced it, and I just could never find it. Like, I misplaced my yellow shulker box a few streams ago and never found it. So I currently only have 3. I could also perhaps make another ender chest and just shove some more coins in here if I really want to. Like I said, 7 years. It was just something I did over 7 years, basically. For the most part, didn't care too much about subscriber count. Just how much fun I actually had making videos, basically. Just doing whatever I wanted. Well, it's been 7 years. By the end of the year, it's going to become 8. I'm actually gonna make an ender chest quickly. So I can actually put a couple more copper coins into that, just to maybe, like, get more done in one trip. So I'm gonna shove some copper coins into here, ideally. Yeah, like, I really need to get my stuff organized. I know this is ridiculous. Like, I have nice stuff, but it's just all over the place, actually. Doesn't help that I'm also trying to just make space for copper coins I'd like to just go bring to a banker. And I try to keep everything organized so that I just know where it is, basically. Because the mod I'm playing just adds so many items into the game, I'd really be lost if I didn't organize. Like, I'm still confused and I do organize. If I didn't organize at all, I'd be even more hopeless. Yeah. There's still this chest that's full of coins and this one. I mean, I tried to just make space. So excuse me, this whole conversion process might take a while. Okay, there's a Grim Reaper in my minecart. You know, I'm print screening this. Okay. That's not a sight I want to see upon coming in here. Not a sight I was hoping to see. Oh, I'm still on fire. God, I'm gonna die. I'm actually gonna probably die because there's just too many of these... Oh. Nice. I had 4 of those things attacking me at once. And they ran about as fast as I could run. I really just couldn't do anything. They just pretty much completely set me on fire and wrecked me. I really couldn't do anything. I really couldn't do shit there. That was just super unlucky. Like, I couldn't even save myself by putting myself out because they'll just attack me anyways and set me back on fire again. Like, I'm just gonna get set on fire immediately again, so what's the point in trying? So I'm gonna bring fire resistance. And try and get my stuff back, wherever that may be. And some stuff is camping it, apparently. I'm just gonna grab it and run. I'll probably come back for my armor later. I just want to go and actually swap out some coins. I didn't think I'd have to go and just die to go and do that. Didn't think I'd die just trying to go change coins. But I got attacked by 4, like, flying fire eyeballs. I got attacked by 4 of them upon actually entering Alicia. And I simply had no chance of just surviving them. There were 4 of them and I couldn't run fast enough to get away from them, nor put myself out before they just set me on fire again. Basically, I got really unlucky. Yeah, so it looks like I died twice this stream, basically. Had a Shadow Lord fight that went horribly wrong in the Abyss, and then this. Yeah, like I said, imagine this on hardcore mode. So aside from those 2, what's my favorite Metroid? I'm trying to see if I went past the tower. Yeah, it looked like I did go past the tower. So what would my favorite Metroid be besides those? I think Metroid Fusion would probably be it. Because of the atmosphere it manages to create. even though it's a lot more linear than the other Metroids, and kind of just throws the exploration aspect aside. Even though like most Metroid games are wholly based on the concept of exploration, Fusion kind of just sets that aside and puts more emphasis on the linear story. But the whole story and the atmosphere it conveys is just so well done that I hardly really mind that it's just like super linear compared to the rest of the Metroid games. Like this whole story with the evil alien on board that's actually trying to just take over the whole galaxy. And it's slowly but surely not only learning everything that it stole from Samus, but it's also adapting to whatever she does. It's basically just getting smarter and smarter, learning its potential, learning all the power-ups it stole from Samus, and just learning how to trap her and to also try to prevent her recovery so that she could just kill it herself. Like, it was kind of creepy how the thing knew exactly what to do to try and prevent Samus from actually, like, being able to fully recover, like, after having her power-up stolen. Like, it would intentionally just try and block off doors to keep you trapped in certain rooms, or just destroy every data room you used after just getting, like, a power back from it, so you couldn't go back there later. And then there was the whole thing where the computer told Samus that there are no fewer than 10 of these things on board right now, and if any one of them finds you, it can kill you, and then next thing you know, it'll be capable of taking over not only the entire world, but the whole universe. The SAX reproduce asexually. I think there are no fewer than 10 on board right now. So essentially, 10 clones of Samus at full power, and they all want her dead. And then there's also that death stare from the SAX, with its just completely blank white eyes that you get to see right at the beginning of the game. And then shortly after, it actually just completely destroys the door instead of just opening it. Like, there's a door in front of it, it just completely wrecks it. And then the elevator that connects the main deck to the rest of the sectors actually just goes offline because of just how hard it hit that door, I assume. So yeah, SAX, don't mess around with it. Are we talking about coins here, actually? And even then, I'm still gonna have like 2 chests full of copper coins at this point. Oh, you mean like the number of SAXs on board? It could have been more than 10. The computer said no fewer than 10. I mean, I've just been doing so much combat in the recent streams on this that I just basically ended up with so many copper coins. And then there's this entire shulker box of copper coins too to go convert. I also have this whole box full of coins. Combat is basically everything. Well, it's almost everything. It's probably like a large percentage of the content in the game combat. And I think that might be something that actually gets addressed in future updates. Maybe they're going to add perhaps more ways of just getting key elements to just make progress on the mod that you can actually obtain without having to do combat. When it comes to the realm stones, it's just mostly kill this mob to get this realm stone. When it comes to many of the bosses, it's also like kill this enemy to get this item. Yeah, a lot of combat involved, let me tell you. Alright, finally that's all exchanged. You're either converting runes, getting your ass handed to by OP enemies, or mobs of enemies, exploring dimensions with only one biome in it, and grinding. And also exchanging coins. There's that too. Converting coins is another thing. Alright, I guess we're now gonna go back. Don't know if I should maybe convert the rest of my coins before 3 of my doubles chests just get full of copper coins again. Before those are all full again. Or you're fighting bosses, but some of the bosses just feel similar in the strategy used to kill them anyways. Converting runes, converting coins, you name it. There's also grinding for infusion stones to get good enchantments, but I haven't done that in a while. There was also the whole fishing thing, but it's been even like longer since I've done any fishing. I found it actually kind of started getting hard around Dark Torva's Bog. Maybe even earlier, just trying to get used to the whole Dark Ether thing. So where's the rest of my armor actually at? Yeah, I thought I could still pick that up. I guess you must have adapted pretty quickly then, I take it. So how many copper coins do I still have? Freaking all of these. Still. Yeah, that could be possible. All these still. Essentially, like, way too many to even count. Still also have, like, another double chest probably full of these also. That one's empty, finally, but what about this double chest? No, it's still, like, loaded. The copper coins. I'm tempted to just get as many of these, like, out of my double chest as possible. Just so we have, like, less of this to do later. First boss. I'm assuming that's not like the very first time you fight Ridley. I'm assuming that's probably the Spore Spawn then. These boxes are all full again. Now, how much space is left in my inventory for the rest of the coins? I can definitely fit these. Okay, let's convert these two, I guess. Probably gonna leave like one stack. Oh, the statue, like the Chozo statue that you get the bombs off of. Well, you get the bombs and then the statue tries to kill you and the door locks before it comes to life. Okay, now he's actually up here. There we go. I'm gonna go convert these coins too, I guess. Well, maybe. I mean, 2D and 3D are pretty different things. Okay, now I'm on top of the tower, basically. Ow. Honestly surprised that... Okay. Maybe I'm not that surprised that didn't kill me. That was one hell of a fall. Did he just... He actually just walked out on top... He's walking on the trees. Why did he walk on the trees? Alright, fine, at least I guess it's a change of scenery. It's a change of scenery at least, rather than always doing it in the building. He walked through like the broken window and on top of the tree, basically. At least it's a change of scenery. I mean, it's definitely one of the best games to get you started on it. I still remember reading up on Metroid Prime 1. They initially said, like, this just isn't gonna work at all. It just feels too different from, like, 2D Metroid. Oh, how wrong they were when they said it wasn't gonna work. Okay, I don't want to push this guy off by accident. Yeah, imagine pushing him off the tree by accident and then, like, he falls to his death. Like, that would be, like, fail. I mean, I do have a controller I can play it on, so I'd probably do that. I mean, playing Metroid on keyboard didn't really work out well for me either, so I pretty quickly switched to controller for Metroid. Both Fusion and Prime. I think, like, we spent probably about, like, past 20 minutes or so just trading in coins. I mean, I did actually die on the way there, first time going back to Lalicia. I did die, trying to just convert coins. If you could believe it. I actually died on the way there. Like, you actually pretty much just missed what happened. I haven't heard of that one, though. Oh, wow. Fine, just die. Die! Come on! This is why it's much safer to just actually exchange the coins inside the building, and not out here. This is why you're better off doing from inside the building. I need another head. You need another head. Period. Well, I'm finally done converting all those coins. Yeah, I got a shit ton. So I'd like to see how many gold ones I have by the time I get out of here. Yeah, also I got like 2 hunter levels here. I started the stream at 44 hunter, quickly got the 46 by killing the daisies in Gardencia. They're immune to melee, but they're not immune to, like, my Explocron sword's explosion ability. They're not immune to the explodes on hit clause. But they're immune to, like, the sword itself, basically. And since I'm really having that much fun just using the Explocron sword anyways, I think I should actually just keep on pairing it with my Omni armor. I mean, I'm wearing a set of armor right now that makes your explosions do 40% more damage. And I'm assuming that definitely does count like the Explocron sword. So it would make sense to, like, combine the two. Alright, that Grim Reaper's still in my minecart. Also gonna quickly change in some realm stones. I'll exchange a couple of these real quick. And I have quite a few to trade in. And yes, I can actually seem to exchange these. Someone will buy them. Yeah, 15 Vox Pawns Realm Stones I'm never gonna use. Most likely never gonna use those, so I'm gonna just quickly exchange those and see how many silver coins I get from them. Mainly curious to see how many silver coins I get from the Vox Pawns Realm Stones. So like 15 of them, that's crazy talk. This guy will buy my Ancient Cavern Realm Stones. 4 silver coins per Vox Pawns Realm Stone. That's 60 more silver coins right there, still. He'll buy this off me too. And he'll buy this. Okay, he's gonna buy these too. Okay, he's taking my Iron Mine Realm Stones off of me. He's not offering much because he got those from foraging, I assume. I assume that's why he's not gonna offer much. Because they're easy to come by if you just do foraging. They'll just come to you in like somewhat large quantities. Alright, so that's pretty nice. Some more silver coins, almost 2 full stacks of them. And then with this stash of gold coins, I can buy like 15 more magic repair dust. I'm assuming I can spend like 5 gold coins on a single repair dust if I want to. I'm just gonna take my 15 repair dust and go. So that's gonna be for just repairing stuff that needs to be repaired. And yeah, this knight's armor's seen better days. So maybe I'm gonna want to possibly consider going back to Barathos soon just to farm more Blazium ingots for money. Just so I can have that large stash of gold coins again. Because Blazium ingots are hilariously good money. Like, every time you mine one, it's like 20 silver coins, and that's like 1 gold coin, basically. And it's not too hard to just find, like, a full stack of Blazium in possibly under an hour, so that will keep you tied over for a long time. Unless you're going for Lunar coins. In fact, I think that would actually be like 3 Lunar coins if you got, like, the full stack of Blazium in under an hour. You'd have, like, 3 Lunar coins and then, like, 4 gold coins to spare. Because each Lunar coin is just 20 gold coins, which you can just get from 20 Blazium ores. And they're not that hard to come by. So I could go back to Barathos just to make some more money.